it's good to be in, and it is sort of like sometimes it plays back sort of old times. You know, when we was working alongside it, time flies, doesn't it? Without sounding old and boring, it is. You know, it was only seemed a few years ago that it was a bit more than a few, but we was working hard for, you know, world title fights and other fights on the same bill together, and now you're seeing it through someone else.
Yeah, Scott, you just tell me you've been training at 6 o'clock this morning. I bet he wasn't. So I mean, you've got.
Well, I was going to say I was up at 6:30 this morning in the gym, so I feel like I'm winning the day at the minute. I'm winning the day.
Would you do more chin-ups in him now still?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think I will.
Chin-ups, that's a big shout. Like there's not many things I think I would beat Scott at now. Chin-ups, you might be calling a competition on here.
Get the camera rolling. Get the camera rolling.
Now, working with Joe, the pairing obviously in a different way now. You're both kind of assisting Joe in this gym. I've never seen it as busy as this at the minute. Am I wrong, or can you?
I think no. Listen, I don't know. Maybe sometimes, but it was very busy today, and nearly every fighter in here has got dates. But I'm trying to think. Was there any missing today? And don't forget, there's no sparring coming in from other gyms today as well. So you can imagine if it was like that, you probably would have to. Charles was missing. He's just nipped on to Portugal because of his date. But yeah, I think if there was sparring in, they'd have to bring in like different times. They'd have to sort of stagnate him a little bit.
But no, it's good to be in the gym when it's packed full like this, and you know, and that's why obviously me and Anthony in there working with Joe. You know, it's a good vibe at the minute.
Are you still staying as busy as ever then? Obviously you're in here, 3 times a week?
Yeah, I'm in there three times a week. I'm training myself. Got a couple of other things on, so I'm keeping busy and I'm enjoying it. I'm in a good place.
The two fighters, and it's not always the case, where you see two lads that are kind of thriving after they've left the ring behind.
Yeah.
I mean, do you ever get the itchy knuckles and you want to get back?
Listen, I'll always keep fit. I'll always, you know, stay in shape and that. And it's because of, and I'll probably say the same, is because we've achieved, like we couldn't have achieved any more in our career. We literally squeezed every ounce out of it. You know, we don't look back and think, oh, what ifs, if I would have worked harder or would have, you know, done this or done that. I actually have no regrets, and Anthony has no regrets. So it's like, as we're retired now, we're at peace and actually don't think, oh, get the urge to come back. Hey, listen, there's nothing that will ever, you know, give us the same adrenaline buzz and the same feeling as walking to that ring and some of the, you know, the best nights of our life. You know, when we're not going to repeat them again, but we're at peace with where we are and what we've done. And like I say, we're both moving forward in our careers now, in you know, training fighters and other things. So as I say, we're both in a good place.
So you're still busy doing what you're doing, and then you've settled in quite nicely to life.
Yeah.
Like after Bolton, you've probably never been busier outside the ring, have you? With all the stuff you're up to with Fox ABC now, with all the Maverick Stars.
That's it. I feel like I'm in a boxing gym. Well, without a doubt, I'm in a boxing gym more now than when I was an actual professional fighter. You know, I wouldn't change it, and I think everything around it, and even like so the stuff with you, Dom, the media side of things, being around the fight week, so you get that buzz for it. I think like Scott, just honestly, like word for word, I would say the same about where we're at, is where, you know, realise we're never going to get those highs again individually. We might we can help a fighter get there, and you can live it through that. But I think we both, what makes it easy for us both is we're both satisfied. It's like we both squeezed, you know, the absolute most out of what we could have got. So there's no regrets. And you know, people about coming back. I'll be honest, if we're coming back, I'm never going to get to that level again. So for what? Boxing is too dangerous of a sport to do that. And I think I knew that a few years before I finished, to be honest. So I knew once I walked, like that would absolutely be it. But yeah, I think it's still good being around the buzz of fight week. Even as you're around the fight week, you're more and more buzzing for the fight night. And listen, when you're there, don't get me wrong, sometimes you're at shows and you feel the atmosphere, you can think, oh, that. But I think, like you say, you just had to learn to let go of not being able to have that feeling. You've got to be fond of the memories.
You're big pleased here as well, Scott. You're still getting plenty of attention in these fight weeks, but mainly about the hair these days.
I'm not making any joke. I'm not making any comment. Good head of her, brother.
Appreciate the love, Scott. Yeah, it's. I would like to talk about some of the nights from the past, but if people want to talk about me looking like the waiter off Benidorm or all that, I'm cool with that as well.
Just a quick word about the veterans thing. That's
yes.
Really, really well at the club.
Yeah, it is. a lot of them have got, like, you know what I mean? They're very capable as well because they would have boxed in the services and stuff like that. In fact, a few of them will get back boxing again. But nah, great bunch of lads, and Dom and Will, they'll take it a lot of times. They'll always pop in and stuff, and I will do more and more as it goes on. But nah, they're a great bunch to have in, and it's a great little scheme by Maverick Stars, you know, what they're doing, and I think the lads enjoy it. It's a good bunch together. It's sort of like a weekly thing. They come in, they work hard, they have a laugh together, and it's good for them after what they've done, you know, to have that little bit of it helps them see each other still, do you know what I mean?
So the final thing then, so we'll give it a couple of weeks, we'll set up a few challenges and you can see how you're both doing, yeah?
Don't tell Scott that, he'll be in training tonight. Dom, you know now, I like, if you have drinking challenges, I'll also win that because Scott doesn't drink. I will win that, whereas now I like a drink.
That's how it's changed.
Yeah.
Challenge you to a booze now, not the challenge.
Yeah, and that is what I will not lose to Scott.